Though theyre bragging rights many chefs would like to exercise, few culinary professionals can say they've cooked for royalty. Chef James Gibney is, however, an exception. The corporate executive chef for the British Beer Company, a Massachusetts-based collection of London-style gastropubs, Gibney spent the early part of his career as a chef at Windsor Castle, preparing food for the British royal family. Gibney, 36, began his culinary training at the School of Catering and Hospitality at the Colchester Institute in Essex. His efforts there earned him a position in the Queen's kitchens at Windsor, where he was involved in preparing breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the world's best-known collection of royals. As part of his orientation to the royal lifestyle, Gibney had to become familiar with the dietary preferences and peculiarities of cooking for a queen. One example was the rule of no sharp points on food items. Tea sandwiches had to have the corners cut off, and vegetables had to be prepped into circular or oval shapes. Sharp edges, it seems, are considered symbolic challenges to royal authority. The Queen's larder at Windsor Castle, Gibney also reveals, is well stocked with brands such as Tiptree jams that already carry the family's seal of approval in the form of a royal warrant. According to Gibney, the kitchen staff at Windsor Castle, in addition to preparing meals for the royals, was tasked with catering to the Queen's pet corgis, making regal dog food for them using fresh rabbit, pheasant, and partridge. Gibney's current professional assignment is to oversee kitchen operations and menu development in 14 British Beer Company pubs in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, each of which has its own unique but authentic decor. The dining experience he attempts to create for the group is classic and contemporary UK cuisine, with menus that reflect Asian, Mediterranean, and other global influences as well as listing traditional Cockney favourites. The British Beer Company's website can be found at britishbeer.com. Side dishes. Joe Stevens of the Hofbräu House in West Springfield sent word of his upcoming beer dinner. Planned for November 8 with a 6 p.m. start, the event will feature Okosum OK beer. Brewed in Brzesko, Poland, Okosum represents the Polish Pils-style light, medium-bodied, with a floral hops note. Stevens has put together a Polish-inspired buffet for the evening, featuring an appetizer table, kapusta and golubki, pierogies, and more. For dessert, the kitchen is sending out sernik, the traditional Polish cheesecake made with farmer's cheese and sour cream. The dinner is priced at $19.95 per person, tax and gratuity not included. A half-liter stein of the evening's featured beer is included in the event's price. For reservations, contact the Hofbräu House at 413-737-4905. On Saturday, November 18, the Munich House restaurant in Chicopee will be playing host to its annual Hunter's Harvest Game Feast. Scheduled to begin at 6 p.m., the dinner will feature a carving station stocked with venison, bison, elk and mountain goat. Roasted wild boar and giant squid will also be featured. The accompanying buffet will include wild turkey schnitzel, kangaroo kebabs, game stew, and fried alligator, as well as an assortment of sides such as red cabbage, oven-roasted potatoes, and house-made sauerkraut. Tickets for the game feast are $55 per person and must be reserved in advance. Contact the Munich House at 413-594-8788 or go to munichhouse.com to order tickets online. The Public House Historican in Sturbridge will be presenting its next Cooks for Community Organizations feast on November 6. The menu is an Italian one, with baked ziti, penne and meatballs, and garlic bread. Salad, soft drinks, coffee or tea, soft drinks, and dessert is also covered by the $14 cash donation. As always, there will be 2 open seatings, one at 4:30 p.m. and a second at 6:30 p.m. No reservations are taken. For more details, contact the Public House at 508-347-3313. On November 12, Chef Philip Hillenbrand of Bottega Cucina will be preparing his annual Trimbach wine dinner. Featuring the wines of the renowned Alsatian winery run by the Trimbach family, Hillenbrand's dinner will feature some of Trimbach's most interesting varietals and blends. The 6-course dinner will reflect Hillenbrand's interest in Southeast Asian cookery. The appetizer, for instance, will be a lightly spiced sausage flavored with Thai green curry, lemongrass, and lime. A similar East meets West spirit will infuse the rest of the menu. Cost to attend is $85 per person, tax and gratuity not included. Places may be reserved by making a $25 non-refundable deposit. Call Bottega Cucina at 413-732-2500. Applebee's Neighborhood Grill Bar locations across Massachusetts are inviting guests to thank their local retired and active duty military members by way of Applebee's Buy a Vet a Bud program. through November 11th, guests can purchase a Budweiser, Bud Light, or O'Doul's beer at their local Applebee's. That beer will in turn be served to a deserving veteran on Veterans Day, free of charge. Participating guests who buy one for a vet will have the option of creating an original label with a personal message. That label will, in turn, be applied to the bottle before it is served to a veteran. The Buy a Vet a Bud program will be available in participating Applebee's locations owned and operated by Apple American Group, which operates Applebee's restaurants across New England. Paul Clark, the general manager of Hotel on North in Pittsfield, has announced the appointment of Berkshire County native Paul Thayre as the new restaurant manager at Eat on North, the hotel's in-house restaurant. Thayre, who was most recently the food beverage director at the Williams Inn in Williamstown, will collaborate with Eat on North's executive chef Ron Retta to enhance Eat on North's presence in the Central Berkshire's dining scene. Eat on North has also introduced a new season menu focusing on new American cuisine, with a special emphasis on using locally grown and produced food items. The current dinner menu at Eat on North features entrees such as baked Alaskan cod and a 12-ounce ribeye steak. The restaurant's prefix brunch offers 10 dishes that range from eggs Benedict and chicken waffles to an inventive crab cake sandwich and a smoked salmon flatbread. Eat on North, which is operated by the Main Street Hospitality Group, is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. The restaurant answers at 413-553-4210. The hotel's website can be found at hotelanorth.com. Hugh Robert is a faculty member in Holyoke Community College's Hospitality and Culinary Arts program and has over 40 years of restaurant and educational experience. Please send items of interest to Off the Menu at the Republican, P.O. Box 1329 Springfield, MAO 11001. Robert can also be reached at offthemenu@aol.com.